Hello there, this is Bick Benedict. We're playing Rise of the Tomb Raider on the PC on the hardest Survivor difficulty. And this is part 10 of what's looking to be about 18 parts. I think I said 15 earlier, but it's definitely going to be probably 18 parts because I'll probably have the final boss in a separate video, even though he's really simple to beat. So, this particular video, it's got a couple of really tricky stealth sections, and you probably don't even know you can stealth them if you've kind of just breezed your way through the game. I'm one of those people that when I get a game like this, I really like to sit back and study it and just value it because I just don't play too many games. And I would like to play a lot. I used to play a lot of games, like when I first started the channel, like when I first got into God of War. I used to play a lot of games because I really hadn't played anything, and I had the whole world in front of me pretty much. But performance-wise, I've had to put the quality to medium from high because I didn't think that my CPU should have to go through the stress of playing this game, and it's a memory whore and a CPU whore. This game is. I'm not saying anything about the character. It's not anything to do with feminine things. It's just, it's really demanding for some reason on both the RAM and on the CPU. So I haven't done any stress tests myself, but I've seen Digital Foundry videos, and they're pretty much experts in their field, and they have a lot of credibility. See that chair? For some reason, you can sit in that chair. There's another chair you can sit in too, I found in this game. What the hell's the point of sitting in a chair? Whatever. I just found it really baffling. Oh, this part here took me a long time to figure out how to do this. So when you come up here, you want to be careful about stealthing this guy because the other guy is right next to him. So take him out, and then the other guy is going to walk in the distance, the other guy that we didn't take out. So this has to be done in a very particular manner. So I'll show you how to do it. What I do is I fire an arrow so that the guy, see the guy walking right now, so that he'll investigate the sound of the arrow. I also have the pistol, the silencer, picked up from the supply shack, so I can do stealth kills. You can't cause distractions with this gun though. You can only do that silently. And no, it doesn't give you any other advantages. It's the same thing as the bow and arrow, except I prefer the gun. So the next thing you want to do is throw a distraction for this guy, but mind that you throw it a little to the left so that he doesn't investigate any bodies. So, and then we're going to take this guy out here, and then it looks simple, doesn't it? That took me a few hours, seriously, of trying to manipulate all of those enemies right there. And that's not the last guy either, but the last guy is just somebody whose back is turned to you. So there he is, and I wanted to leave it until it said stealthy as well. So that's a pretty good path. I'm really satisfied with that path. So you just saw me stealth kill all those people. In the next section, I'm just gonna run past them all. This I discovered by complete trial and error as well. So what we're going to do is wait for these two guys to move over to the left. And if you stealth past a section without killing anybody, you also get the stealthy experience bonus. So just head to the left, and over here is the path we want to take. So be very slow about this. Hide in the bushes if you have to. And the only other threat right now is going to be one guy who comes out of the shack where we need to go. So I'll show you exactly where the dude is. See that house across the way? We need to go in there, but we also need to wait until this guy comes out. However, we have to spawn him first. So come up here, he'll walk out of the house, stay about right here, swing around the tree, and if you want to, you can take him out, but I just ignore him. And that is a completely stealth section. Now this part here is really hard, very, very hard. The only way I can do this is with poison arrows, otherwise it's undoable for me via stealth. So shooter distraction, take care of this guy. For some reason, I think I was on an angle right there. So take him out. And then there's a ton of guys in that house. But as long as you kill the ones who are outside, you'll be fine. So the next target you want to take care of is him. Right there. And then there's a guy up on the second story. This guy here. Sometimes really annoying things happen where his body falls. And people see, the body didn't fall that time. But sometimes it does, and people can see it, which is really annoying. But we've got a couple of guys standing around the campfire. We've got this guy here. So what I think I'm going to do is fire a couple of poison arrows and just take care of all of them. And that constitutes stealth in the game's eyes. You want to be very careful here, though. I would say just go into the house and finish these guys off. You know why? Because there's two guys on computers, and if you rouse one, the other's going to hear. So you can come in here now. And these are all enemies that would attack you otherwise, but we're going to take them out. Oh, there's 3 guys. A bunch of guys. It's kind of funny how technology distracts us so, doesn't it? But head on up here now. That's a done deal. Unfortunately, it doesn't say stealthy on that part. I'm not sure why. It might have to do with the poison arrows. So the game, it might prohibit you from using the poison arrows. But when you come up here, there's going to be a beast to fight every time. Every time on a new game, that is. So I would recommend using some arrows on this guy because he's pretty tough. But, you know, do your scrambling away from him. Use the poison arrows. And he should go down pretty well. And we've got to do a lot of platforming coming up. I also have the laser sight. I need some water, damn it. Shit, of course I don't have any. God damn it. And yet, if I wasn't thirsty, there'd be a tall glass of water right there. You know the irony of that? Anyway. So, you can go up the tree if you like. There's another way that you can go too, but I prefer to go this way.
Heads up. We seem to have lost contact with the team sweeping the lower valley. Do you have eyes on them?
So, I seem to think that I just want to quote a couple of... I got one spam... You know the pilot episode of my new series that I did? I got one comment from somebody that was in my... what's it called? Waiting to be approved folder. And it was saying something like, this troll, he must have been a troll, because he was saying something like, the only reason you're playing Dark Souls is because it's popular and you know it's going to get views. And just things like that. I'm just so baffled sometimes people say that shit. It is a popular game, but does that mean that nobody can play Dark Souls on YouTube? You know, that's my first Dark Souls video in over 1,000 videos that I've done on my channel. You know, it's not some cash grab. And then he also went on to say something like, what did he say? You'll never be able to unblemish your name because, you know, I think of the donations he was referencing. So I was, oh, this part here, there's another guy up there, so watch out for him. He might jump down and investigate the body is what he did over here for me. You know, you guys, sometimes crap happens in life, you know. Your car breaks down, your computer breaks down, your new pair of shoes, you know, the heel rips or something. Just something bad, you know, and it sets you back in life and you need a helping hand. You know, just accept it and realize that you're not blemishing your name because you're asking for help. You know, if you need help, you know, I remember when the Godfather Dictator was having his fundraiser program on his channel to get a new GPU. honestly don't know how he got a GTX 970 with just $100. Maybe he already had some money. But I kind of wish I got a 970 like him. But that's besides the point. You know, I'm proud of my channel and I'm proud of my name, and I don't care that I ask for donations. You know, a lot of good people. You know, out of a bad situation, a lot of good things happened. A lot of good souls came out of the woodwork and showed their true colors, and a lot of evil people came out too and showed their bad colors. So, you know, I just, I really get upset when I see comments like that. And I didn't mean to give this troll any particular notice or attention, but I don't usually get troll comments. And it might not even have been a troll comment. It could have been somebody just mad and, you know, bitter. But anyway, I just thought that was pretty damn rude and a little ignorant too, and not so much ignorant, but just intolerant. But that's been this video, you guys. It's chapter 10. We're moving on to chapter 11 very presently, and I will see you guys. And we've got some puzzles coming up, so stick with the channel and take care.